Oi, fuckers. Where'd you come from?
Still wondering that.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure
Somehow the same place he's from.
I fell off a chunk of
supposedly.
something. I'm not exactly sure what it was.
Yeah, me either. So I guess we're even. Alright, so last we left off, we were about to wrap up the vector wing of the place.
The what and the who?
We're in the vector wing of the SIT campus. In the last room we haven't checked out, after having checked the main corridor, the scalar wing, the basement, and now this last room of the vector wing. Here is culinary science. Look at all this.
Well, apparently Unit 2, at least if my understanding of it is correct, is my brother's major.
Why are we talking about majors now?
Well,
Because we're in a school.
Sir, I was an English major.
I noticed you.
I saw what I thought was cheese.
I noticed you enjoyed the liberal arts college or the liberal arts department.
Well, regardless, this professor is staring at you quite hopefully. Hi, are you a new culinary arts student?
Yep, I picked it as my elective.
Oh, great. In that case, what you need to do is pretty simple.
What's that?
Just use the cooking stations here to prepare a full day's worth of food.
Okay, that seems reasonable.
I'll need all 3 meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, plus an appetizer and dessert.
Got it.
Please hurry, all the other students left for vacation. I'm absolutely starving.
Wait, what? This food is for you?
Well, I have to taste it to see if you made it right.
Right, but the way you said that sounded like you're relying on this for your actual meals.
Look, hypothetically, if someone had been teaching this class and getting stacks of free meals for so long that they'd completely forgotten how to cook for themselves, there wouldn't be anything weird about that at all, right? I mean, that'd be perfectly understandable. Not like anything like that happened, because a culinary arts teacher who couldn't even boil water anymore would probably not have a job for very long. But you know what? Theoretically. See what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got you.
That's an omelet station.
So, how do you say cheese omelet?
Omelette du fromage.
Whisk your eggs and get them sizzling nicely. Now it's time to pick off some stuff from the station's frankly intimidating variety of omelet fillings. What are you going to put in first?
Alright, well, take your picks and I'll decide from there.
I vote
Strawberry.
for
I heard a strawberry, and what was your set?
veal.
I see, and Skull?
See, he's being reasonable with his choice.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Veal is actually pretty good for omelets. I'm trying to be
I
freaky.
say 4. I go 4.
You're saying mustard?
Oh my god.
Mustard. Let's do it up, people.
At 1, mustard is frankly disgusting as hell, and 2, veal is nice and sacrilegious this time of year.
You're right. You're right on both counts. Now here's my train of thought. I'm going for objectively the most bad and least seen ingredient I can possibly get. Veal, nice and reasonable. I mean, you're putting meat in an egg dish. That's been done lots, right?
That's why I said mustard.
Mustard, I absolutely despise mustard. So that would go right along with the reasoning I'm shooting for here. But Dijon mustard does happen in omelets. And there are people who like it. And while I'm sure there are people who like strawberries, that just seems the most fucked up of the 3 choices, so I'm going to pick 6.
Okay, see, you follow my logic then.
You're going to pick pheasant? Basically
unless
goes
it's
along
great.
with wrapped like chicken.
You're saying pheasant?
Well, you said 6. That's pheasant.
Well, 6 was strawberry on the previous. Oh, we're going for the hell omelet, aren't we?
Oh.
What does
Out of these, we're going for
chimichurri?
hell.
Well, 6.
If we're going for a hell omelet, we're going for licorice then.
Oh, hold on.
hold on.
I still want an explanation. What is 2 and what is 7?
I actually don't know what either of those are.
That's why I'm asking.
I guess for the sake of making an infirmed by the time we're finished eating this, informed choice.
I
Infirm.
mean, I can answer these questions if you'd like.
Please do. Let's hear it.
Oh, cardamom is, I mean, if you like, cilantro, they're all in the same family.
Ah,
Cardamom,
So you're saying
coriander.
it's a salted meat.
It's a seed. It's very strong flavor.
I think.
Chimichurri is a sauce.
Well, what kind of sauce?
Very herbaceous, some oil, can be spicy, usually more like cilantro, oregano, parsley, those kind of things, with garlic and other stuff.
Is this a green sauce by chance?
It is.
You know, I think Blue should be quite thankful she didn't join us tonight.
I
It's
think
a
we
very
just make her
green
feel
sauce.
worse.
Yeah, no doubt.
Think Latin, like more South American Latin version of pesto.
I see.
Okay, but what is the chimichurri?
That was just described.
Oh,
Is the green sauce?
yeah, I missed that part.
So, bearing in mind,
I'm thinking number 2.
I've already done that, but thanks for your advice. What
Look,
else?
we said hell.
thought you did number
What is
1.
more hellacious than fucking licorice?
Okay.
He's not wrong.
Well, hold on. Black licorice, there is nothing more. Regular, there's some wiggle room.
And Skull,
Yeah.
what you want?
Oh, hold on a sec.
Out of licorice, chimichurri, raspberry, BR, ham, pheasant, and cardamom.
Yeah, no, I can understand the licorice.
So you're
That's
saying
2 for licorice.
so you're saying licorice,
Licorice.
and licorice it is. Well,
Grapefruit.
okay,
Mint.
all right.
Chocolate.
No,
So-
Skull, we want the most hellacious thing.
So grapefruit,
Oh.
mint, or chocolate, huh?
Hold on a sec. Hold on, let me resume that.
He made an uninformed decision on that. He is
Yeah.
recasting his ballot.
Actually, what you did was lean a decision, so that's a very different thing.
You know what? I'm gonna say mint.
I think mint is wait, no, this is eggs, not pancakes. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, mint. Here we go.
A little slip of the spatula and your masterpiece is complete. Behold, the perfect strawberry licorice and mint omelet.
For context, I hate mint.
I'm
Like,
aware you.
Burning him. I'm not informing you. I would hope you were aware by this point.
Does anybody
still-
dare...
Would I dare to actually eat this? I would try a small biteful.
I fucking wouldn't.
I'd do it.
Does
I eat
anybody...
it because
Does anybody dare take a screenshot of this and send it to the group chat?
I dare set to.
I fucking won't.
I ain't,
And that's
I ain't
who
doing it.
personally dares.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
Fine, I'll do it.
Bon appetit. Let me know when.
Yeah, give me a sec. I have to pull out my phone. And then I have to not mix up my clock app for my phone, or for my camera app. I'm getting all the context from start to finish. Do you want to put a thing where like you hover over it so that we get those details?
Oh, sure, here.
I love that last line.
Alright, do you have it?
Yep.
Alright, let's give it a try.
I really hope they're... Knowing what we know,
God.
they are not going to give us a...
Hello. You look delicious.
Why, thank you. Excuse me?
Oh, sorry. For a second there, I hallucinated you were a huge talking roast chicken. What do you need?
Alright. I've got one of those meals ready.
Just give them all to me all at once. It'll be simpler.
But if you're hungry.
I am hungry enough that I don't want anyone to see me eating, okay?
If you insist. Is that so?
We need 4 spooky armor.
That can be easily arranged. How much more do I need right now, actually? Oh, I need 3 more. And it's
The most I'm seeing is this one.
Alright.
And you didn't equip any of them.
Well, the hat I'm wearing gives me my 1 point of spooky armor.
Oh, never mind.
The clown pants will give me 1. The creepy look,
there we-
and now I'm at 4. Cool. Alright, let's try that again.
This counter? You choke down your fear and approach the Polter sandwich. I want to make a regular sandwich out of this haunted mess. Let's start with some bread. You survey your options. What kind of bread do you want to grab as it floats past?
We have earned the belligerent ciabatta with our muscle rating, therefore we're just going to take that.
Oh, that's what I would have gone for anyway.
What is a ciabatta?
It's a type
Great
of bread.
bread. Sweep the ciabatta onto the floor.
Well, what is
Stop
it like?
until it surrenders. Next comes the heart of the sandwich. Meat.
We've earned the seductive mortadella, therefore we're taking it.
You know, I've been thinking that mortadella was looking at me funny.
Did you know that your name means the delicious death in French?
Oh, the mortadella blushes and giggles as it slowly reclines onto the bread.
Jesus Christ.
It does what?
We're not reading it again. We have earned the, okay, this is a special case. We have earned the hyperactive Jarlsberg, but I'm going to let our resident cheese expert have a little monologue about this.
Oh no.
No?
Hyperactive Jarlsberg is exactly where I'm going.
Okay.
The cheese man
Eventually
has
dominate
spoken.
the Jarlsberg and force it to drift onto the sandwich. And finally, most important decision of the entire sandwich making process. Which condiment will you use?
There's only one
There
correct
is
answer.
only
Mustard.
one correct answer here.
Yes, there is. What is it?
It's mayo.
And everybody else? Ahoy, Silver.
Mustard.
Great to see ya. And Skull,
Gotcha.
you are useless.
Yeah,
It's
I
got
get the point.
it's got to be mayonnaise. I'm sorry. Not really, but
Oh, no, I know it has to be mayonnaise. I just did that to make you laugh.
excuse you.
I thought we were going
Oh,
for the
sorry,
most
correct answer
heinous
was
thing.
mustard. Oh well, this is probably still good enough for a passing grade. It's a mediocre sandwich. The fuck it is.
Yeah,
Mustard is absolutely disgusting. I will not eat it.
yeah. Well, that's the same line as before, so we'll just move on. And we have plenty of sleaze armor thanks to that book.
And our pants.
Yeah, well, the game is wrong, and Anyway, about the sleaze armor. Here we go.
The air. Oh, good lord.
Deep fry something. Choices?
I mean,
Shadow
I'm
Salad.
personally a huge fan of deep fried ice cream.
Okay. Anyone else?
For the most horrendous looking thing possible, the salad.
Skull?
I like the shadow hot dog.
Alright. Deep fried ice cream is a thing. Deep fried hot dogs do not sound all that bad. Especially when you consider, like, corn dogs. That's a thing, right? I'm going to
I would
pick...
hope so.
Out of those, I'm going to pick the shadow salad.
Hey, I still get the term.
You drop your shadow salad into the deep fryer, watch it sizzle, and fish it back out when it seems done.
This is some fucking sacrilege. Delicious.
Listen, my goals may be beyond your understanding, but I'll explain them here. If that woman does not destroy the next toilet that she finds, without using her hands at all, I have failed.
Oh yeah, so here's the serious batch or station, I guess, and then you got this one that says,
You've done all the sandwiching you care to do, and goddamn is it right.
and this.
You've done all the deep frying you intend to do for a long time.
So to cook dinner, we need hot armor.
Since you can stand the heat, you don't feel obligated to get out of the kitchen. You approach the oven and discover a fully cooked fish inside. Some other student must have left it here.
What it... Oh.
It's a plate of shrimp. That's weird. You were just thinking about a plate of shrimp. Oh, it's dinner settled then. That was easy.
I do enjoy shrimp, and this is probably the most fucking normal thing we'll ever have.
I have actually grown to no longer like the shrimp.
Fine, more for me.
It's a perfectly cooked plate of shrimp with a Bader Meinhof glaze.
That does sound really good. And, okay.
Sadly, nothing else in there.
Well, obviously cold armor.
You dig around in the cabinet under the ice-cold slab of marble and find several tubs of ice cream, some miscellaneous toppings, and a bunch of scooped spatulas and other equipment. Apparently you're expecting to devise some kind of ice cream sundae.
I'm going to get up to 8 cold armor. We're gonna do this. Do any hats give me cold? No. Do any accessories give me cold? Work gloves is good. Crystal snowflake necklace is even better. How much cold armor have I got? 4. So glad I bought these. Alright, so that puts us at 7. And do rings give me anything? Seems unlikely, but worth the attempt anyway. No, I don't want that. I want that.
I'm a little disappointed that Beth has not responded yet.
Well, she's not feeling well. She may not for a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Do I have any good pants for cold armor aside from the clown pants? No better. This means I'm going to have to give myself a cold boost.
You're gonna have to give yourself a cold?
Pretty much. Do I have anything that'll give me a boost of 1 cold? If I down this shadow wine, I'm going to attempt the chess game later. You know what? Yes. And I can get more of this shit grinding in the lake, so yes. So we're like a half-shuttered lantern. And what's all this we got here?
Booze and effects and aesthesis. You drink the wine. Notes of ash. A faint aftertaste of typewriter ribbon. A pleasant numbness spreads within you. Soothing dark.
Pleasant?
10 out of 10 would drink again.
You know what? Yeah, I can go for that.
Look at the state of our armor now.
He's
Holy
drunk.
Jesus.
Ah, there's no holy.
I'd like to see something try to stench us.
Nothing's gonna stench us and nothing's gonna sleaze us. So,
We
now,
sleaze to please.
so we're going to compose that Frozen Dairy Symphony.
Gourmet parfait. What is a parfait again?
It's
a layered dessert. Could be ice cream, usually yogurt and fruit and other various things, but really.
Okay, I
You fish
thought
around
it
the
was
cupboard for
yogurt.
some more. And find a bottle of fresh cream and a flask of liquid nitrogen. Oh god, we're doing molecular gastronomy. This is fun. With the addition of vanilla bean and some legitimate culinary science, molecular gastronomy once again, you produce a bowl of the finest, smoothest ice cream imaginable and garnish it with curls of shaved chocolate and an artistic drizzle of strawberry puree. Then a light dusting of cinnamon and some coarse-grained sugar to add sparkle, and crown it with a fresh ruby red cherry on top. The heck with a sundae, you've created a whole 3-day weekend.
God, that's so good.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for a passing grade in our screaming class.
I think this is going to go very well, don't you? Exquisite.
Okay. And finally, a large dewar labeled Complex Syrup sits on a lab bench here. Which is ironic considering that I've never heard of a complex syrup, but I've made many simple syrups.
Well, let's simplify it into, hopefully, one of those.
You take part of the syrup, divide it by the square root of -1, and then add it back to the rest. Voila! You got an item. Dewar of simple syrup. This looks like it'll come in handy for mixing drinks at the speakeasy.
Cool.
Fuck yeah, it will. Also, fuck math.
Excuse you, did you just say something blasphemous?
I said what I said.
Uh-huh. Here, just for that, say another math thing.
Like what?
This, right here.
This stuff is used in making drinks for the lowest common denominator.
Thank you.
Hey. I like my sugary, syrupy, sweet mixed drinks, thank you very much.
And make him feel fancy.
I did the extra credit assignment.
Oh, the syrup? Good job, but it doesn't look like it'll be needing it for today's menu. You can go ahead and keep that.
Thanks. Alright, I'll get right to it and push the right button this time. Okay, I finished all the cooking.
Okay, great. Let's see what we got here. Strawberry licorice and mint omelet. Interesting choices. Not what I would have picked myself, but I'm intrigued. And the sandwich. I'm a mayonnaise guy. Well, I won't hold it against you. It takes all kinds. Listen, bitch, mustard sucks.
Agreed.
Now this dinner, let's see. Appetizers, a deep fried shadow salad. Wow, I haven't seen that one before. Can't wait to try it. And a plate of shrimp scampi, I guess? Looks a bit overdone, but shrimp is tricky, so I admire your courage. And holy moly, this sundae is a masterpiece. Incredible.
So, do I pass?
Yes, absolutely. Great job. Reaches into the desk drawer and pulls out a fork for each hand. Now, please leave before you see something you can't unsee.
Could I bother you to sign my course transcript first?
Yes, right. There you go.
Thanks. Bon appetit.
Glad I can do that on command.
I was already there, country.
Well, it says you're not part of my group right now.
The professor is snoring behind her desk, in the midst of the most comprehensive food coma you've ever witnessed. You don't even see the plates anywhere.
By the way, how do you like the positioning of the desk right now?
It makes me believe that we belong in either Naughty America or I forget what the high school one is
Sir?
called.
Step away from the intern.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I don't get that reference, and I'm actually now scared to ask.
No, not that. The fact that he just bent down behind the desk.
Oh, I did not. I was
Sir,
looking at
I
the
will
screen
once
at that
again
point.
ask you to step away from the woman behind the desk.
I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Put on the hand shoes.
What?
Oh no.
You want me to put on the hand shoes? You mean the foot gloves?
Yes, those.
Dare I ask what for?
I know what you're trying to do.
Because-
Don't do it. Now walk behind the. Yeah.
It looks just as stupid as I thought it would.
Oh, she's twitching.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god, you're working your fingers right.
Oh wait, here, hang on. I got one.
Oh no! No!
Oh my god.
Oh!
You know what? You
Lou,
guys
what
were,
did you miss tonight?
you guys were right. I should keep all the shoes. You know why?
Because you're a goddamn degenerate.
Listen, you're friends with this degenerate, so what does that say about you?
Ah, smack my head.
Still better.
Then again, everyone in this party is secretly 12s.
Secretly?
Oh no.
What's
We are
secretly
clearly
about it?
14. We've had some extended time on the internet.
Oh my god, that one.
I have no words. I have no words for this.
Wait, which shoes are these?
These are the
Oh.
pipe shoes.
Just keep rolling on her. Rolling.
Alright.
It won't load for me.
Alright. Let's move on.
Are you frozen?
Am I
No, I
frozen?
just, for some reason, I just can't. No. I just can't.
Oh.
For some reason, go.
Okay, I guess I'll come out and help with the side mission.
Alright, so,
I think I am
That's-
having.
that's it for the Vector Wing.
I'm sorry, did that say gift shop?
Yes, we've been in here. This is
Isn't
the...
that supposed to be called a school store?
I mean, same thing, right?
I always called it a gift shop.
It also sells overpriced crap.
Like a college shop would. Let's check the
That's just
finite
right.
Here's a question. Where are you?
right now.
I said skull.
Oh.
Being eaten alive by spiders in a cave.
So we're gonna check out the finite hallway next.
Was there anything else in the culinary wing?
Nope, we checked everything else last time.
Okay. Huh. That's more finite than you expected. This hallway is so short and unremarkable that you passed right through the first time without even noticing.
Yep.
Posters on this border from years ago.
So what's in here? Oh. That was completely useless. Alright, so as far as the main building, that leaves the infinite corridor.
I'm sorry, the what?
The infinite corridor.
We're in Castlevania now?
Yes, we are.
Always infinite. Your bladder is not. An infinite amount of fluorescent light has faded this painting away completely. I guess steam doesn't really work in an infinitely long duct. And these events all happened millennia ago. Unfortunately, the water pressure here is 1 divided by infinity.
What does that even
Voltage are
remotely
too old to be of
approach?
any use.
What's that?
So what does that even remotely approach? How do you
Yes.
quantify that?
I don't know, but I guess this bench is here in case you get tired on your infinite stroll. This map is too narrow for you to figure out where you are in it.
Alright. Wonder if this is like procedurally generated.
Perhaps.
Alright. I'm sorry, what's this? Hey Mongo, you want to read this out loud?
118 Professor Woodcock-Nays.
Professor who?
Woodcock-Nays?
Yeah,
Sounds like a cocktease.
alright, so we are definitely seeing some repeats here, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
This is in that room. Or that one. Or that one. Look right off. Get bent. Go kick rocks. Touch grass. Get bent again.
Touch grass?
Nope. Negative. Niet. Nine. No. Non. Nah. Eh. Anyone else want to throw stuff in, or am I going to be doing the only work here?
Yeah, I think you're doing a good enough job.
Yeah, fuck off. As far as you know, this sink is capable of providing an infinite amount of water. It's a steam-powered toilet. You don't see these very often. It's not hard to imagine why. Oh.
Yikes!
Oh.
Alpha! You feel like steaming the Netherlands?
I do that enough on a daily basis, thank you.
Oh, I guarantee you do not steam them. Because they are not fresh.
Oh, you don't know. You don't know. Anyway.
I don't want to know.
Alright, so that's it for the main building. So we've covered the main lobby, the courtyard, the scalar wing, and the vector wing. And we've hit Rufus's lab as well. Here's where the bus sits. So we have, at the moment, 4 locations, or we can do the wanderings of this area. What would you guys like to do?
Let's wander a little bit.
Do some wander? Alright.
I say we should wander over
Find a
yonder.
blackboard covered with complex physics equations.
Let's deface him.
Alright, Will Hunting. You replace several letters with other letters and several numbers with rude drawings. What a prank! That's what I would do. Okay, blah blah blah. We've seen that one.
Have we seen this one? It's a
We'll go again anyway. You decide to take a shortcut down an alley between 2 buildings as opposed to any other kind of alley, I guess. But you find your path blocked by an open manhole spewing thick greenish-brown steam. It smells about like you'd expect. Unfortunately, when you turn around to head back, you find 3 fishmen slithering out of the shadows to block your path.
Hey there, fellas. How's it going?
That is racist.
That's good, huh? Do we kick their asses or do we shut them in the manhole?
Kick them asses.
Kick them asses? Let's see what you fuckers have got. Apparently just enough to be annoying. Alright, so we're gonna do this. A fishman trout slapper. And a water screamer. That's great.
One.
We've gotten
Except in the
these.
sense that it's going to be ages before you stop smelling these guys.
These are items we've seen plenty in the past. Well, can't have everything.
Walk past the phone booth and, oh, there's clearly something not right with this phone booth. I mean, the booth itself looks fine, but there's some kind of wriggling, twitching, shadowy mass inside it. Like a horrible multi-arm monstrosity scrabbling to get free.
Oh, God.
Watching like a fucking moron.
It's prey.
One of the arms manages to grab the door handle and the shadow spills out onto the sidewalk, splitting into 5 creepy little human-shaped shadows. What is this, some kind of shadow fraternity prank?
Let's get them.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. I have to go do something.
Oh wow, these guys are strong.
Damn. Beat him up.
They have 13 spooky armor. I think the best way I'm going to be able to handle these guys is to do this. I can hit 5 of them with it, so it's quite perfect, actually. Alright. If I do this, the stench will get him.
Oh, I mean, when you haven't shaved in that many months.
Nah, fuck it, let's just get him. They actually dealt him some reasonable damage.
Yeah. Now they shall fall to the glory of cheese.
Say this much for him, these guys are good.
However, not good enough. Hey, you won! No one messes with the telephone booths on your watch. Alexander Graham Bell would be proud. Or that Italian guy who might have actually invented the phone first.
That's not worth only 16 XP, but what are you gonna do?
On the way to where you're going, you wander into a vacant laboratory and look around. A big chunk of bloodstone ore sits on one of the lab workbenches. From the notes on the chalkboard, you conclude that somebody was trying to prove, definitively, that you can't get blood from a stone.
Yeah, I don't think so. You can, and
In
here's
your
why.
geology training, and also a spoon, you collect some
I
blood
mean,
from
if
the
you
stone.
use your own hand hard enough, you definitely can get blood from the stone.
No, the blood gets brought out by the stone, but not from it.
The blood gets stone. No, the stone gets blood
Anyway.
from you. Yes.
Using your geology training and a spoon,
Only if you're hard enough.
if they had used literally any other type of rock, their experiment would have been a success.
The good parts of the blood.
I'm gonna be back. I need to go use the restroom. And throw out my plates.
An SIT student wearing a bulky overcoat flags you down as you're crossing the street. Oni!
Hello?
The hell did I leave
You have
to?
a fuse this fine day.
Yes.
You start to lie to the guy, but when you open your mouth, the fuse falls out. He
Oh.
narrows his eyes at you and walks away.
Did he just friggin' Bruce Almighty us?
Yep.
You decide to take a shortcut between two of the university buildings. It's a little dark and spooky in there, but nothing to be scared of, really. Until you hear a manhole cover scraping open and turn to see a fishman glaring at you as he starts to climb out.
Let's just slam it shut.
You grab the edge of the manhole cover and with a mighty heave flip it over onto the really quite surprised fishman, knocking it back down the hole. More specifically, knocking it into the second fishman who was halfway up the ladder, and then two of them fall on top of the third fishman who was waiting at the bottom of the ladder. Ladder, not latter. There's a whole lot of screaming and splashing involved, but after you've closed the manhole properly, it's muffled enough not to bother anybody.
Nice.
You notice Gabby is lagging behind due to reading a book while she's walking.
What you got there, Gabby?
A book of math was on a bench, probably a math bench. Gabby shows it to you. Doctrine of Observable Mathematics by Geminus. Very famous math goblin. They knew all the numbers.
Oh, that's interesting.
Nope! Super boring to Gabby, even though goblins are basically invented at multiplying. Haha, but knowing is powerful.
I suppose so.
Hey, you find a discarded gym bag on the sidewalk.
Let's check it out.
It's full of rocks. Must be using it for strength training. Even closer examination confirms this, as the rocks are themselves covered with residual strength. You scrape it off.
Fascinating.
Right? You progress from wherever you started to wherever you're going. It is interrupted when three robots appear and move to block your path. Human intercepted. Human convo that initiate. You require information.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Harry, why do we exist?
Oh, good. The easy one.
Sarcasm detected.
Look, man, why are you asking me? I didn't build you. Why not ask the students who built you?
Reply. When we approach, they sound volume add. And movement direction, opposite, and speed, fast.
Well, I guess if the bacon soda volcano I made in 8th grade started asking me existential questions, I'd be a little unnerved too. But I'll give you the answer you're looking for. Your purpose is calculation. Essentially, your robot brains process information much faster than our human brains.
Evaluation, obvious. Human intelligence, low.
Well, hey, hotshot, you asked me. If you're so smart, why don't you go calculate your own fucking existence?
Evaluation, fine. Prediction, robot perform action. Probability, high.
Fine, go do it then.
Evaluation, fine. Robots storm away in a huff.
Fine. Jesus.
You wander through a doorway marked Department of Esoteric and Forbidden Mathematics and immediately get lost, despite the fact that it was a single straight hallway without any intersections. The walls and floor meet at weird angles, and I didn't mention the ceiling because there isn't one, just another wall. As you're desperately trying to keep your cool and figure your way out of here, an office door opens and a cloud of irrational numbers seeps out. So irrational that you might as well call them insane.
Alright, noted. We need 5 spooky armor to survive one of these. In the meantime, let's fight them.
So much math!
Your greatest nightmare. Well, guess what?
Destroy the math. Destroy it.
I find this sacrilegious.
I don't. Math is evil.
Hey, you won! Take that, math! Score 1 for the humanities!
Jesus Christ.
You got an item. It's a Mobius cookie. A moment on lips and eternity on the hips.
Ooh.
And now it's puritanical.
Ah. An offhand.
It's a mechanical calculator. Mechanical calculator is distinct from an organic calculator, which is just a person who does arithmetic for money.
I do nothing of the sort.
No, you're the weirdo who does it for fun.
Yep.
Hey, you wander into another empty classroom and find a blackboard covered with complex physics equations.
Let's internalize.
You study the equations until they become a part of you. You'll have to remember to check that box on your next census form. Loud crashing sounds and yelling from a nearby classroom attack your attention. And curiosity. You cautiously poke your head in the door and then quickly poke it back out again to dodge a handful of bolts thrown by an angry robot. Several students are cowering behind overturned desks and you crawl back there to join them as the two robots wildly throw junk everywhere.
What the hell is going on in here?
Well, we were wondering if robots could be programmed to have a sense team spirit? We split into two teams and made these tennis ball throwing robots and then set them to dislike each other?
Well, it seems to have worked.
Not even reading that. I'm sure it actually means something in binary as well.
Read the last line then.
Yeah, a little too well. We should have taught them sportsmanship first.
Let's deactivate him.
The students explain where the robot shutoff switches are, and you duck, dodge, and dive through a storm of hurled debris, eventually managing to shut them down with only minor bruises. Whew! Thanks a lot. Guess it's back to the drawing board.
Yeah, maybe just stick around, actually. Stick to drawing.
Please. Oh, look, robot tricks! Abby points out an elaborate contraption nearby. It takes you a second to recognize it, but it turns out to be a meat-operated soda cooler which some enterprising SIT student has modified with robot arms, a receipt printer, and a light-up panel of statistical information. Plus it has a cable running out of it into a nearby payphone for some reason. Abby pushes some meat into the slot and claps her hands excitedly as the displays beep and flash. Robot arms whir into action, opening the cooler lid and handing Gabby 2 bottles of soda.
So it just opens the lid for you? That don't seem particularly labor-saving.
The technology doesn't have to be useful. It's too real.
I suppose not. Well, thank you. Let's get a few more. See if we can take a repeat here.
Walking down an hallway in SIT's math department. Why is it always math? Pass a chalkboard with a bunch of complicated math scribbled on it with a circle drawn around it and the note, "Do not erase." Feeling waggish and rebellious, you erase just the circle. Unfortunately, it turns out the circle was keeping the math on the chalkboard and it all flies off to attack you.
Let's do some solving.
Thinking quickly, you rearrange, reduce, and resolve the equations down to a single zero which winks out of existence. Calculator.
Does physically hurt?
I just took a whole lot of psychic damage. Ugh. Turn a corner and encounter a very weird sight, and yes, I'm aware that your tolerance for things being weird is already pretty fucking high at this point. In fact, it just touched a cloud. There are 3 shadows here, this time in the shape of little people. They seem to be groveling and praying and twitching before a 4th little shadow figure, which is basically the same except it has horns and a little pitchfork like a cartoon devil. Is this meant to be some kind of shadow mimicry and or mockery of human religions? Am I maybe overthinking this?
Maybe so, but let's fight. I'm gonna test something. Are you telling me these are the things I can actually harm with the holy water? Cool. Let's watch the holy water in action. Oh, that's so good. Alright, well. Oh shit.
This might be a problem.
Ooh, this might hurt. Abby, up to you. You can do it.
Kick his ass.
In order to get back here.
Come back.
Wow, that
Gabby
was
is our
close.
savior.
That was close.
That was way closer than.
Maybe satire on your watch.
That's right.
Okay, so we're not good against demonic creatures.
Let's take a shortcut between two university buildings. A little dark and spooky in there, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we had that. Alright. This is going to be enough wandering.
Is your laptop unlocked? Good.
Okay, that's enough. Alright, we're actually going to go to a place next, but first... let me do something about my spooky armor. I'm not going to do much with that. There we go. That will give us 5 spooky armor. Cool. So now if I run into that again, I'll be okay. Alright. 4 locations. Ovid's Shop, Fission Chips, Zeta Omega Omicron, and Robot Lab.
Go for the robots.
Rubbits. The Department of Robotectronics.
Art is just a bunch of shapes combined, then this is art. Or it's a man leaning over because he took too many shits. Couldn't they have automated the sidewalk down here to take you where you want to go? Sheesh. A steam-powered lamppost in case you want your light to be hot and wet.
Ooh.
Giggity?
Alright, so what's this then?
Welcome to the SIT Department of Robotectronics. Future home of the Great Robot Uprising of 2390.
That's closer to 500 years away than it is 4. So what have we got?
The door is sealed. It's an information terminal. SIT's Robotectronics Lab produces the finest in automated human analog technology. Our Robotectronic assistants, or robots for short, have multiply articulated limbs and are capable of a wide range of motion.
Okay. And what are you?
SIT's robots, when properly equipped, can keep your floor clean enough to eat off of, even on rough terrain.
Wait, they're the Berkeley janitors?
The most advanced SIT robots...
Oh, you think I'm joking.
With one
They
of
clean
these at
like
your
once
disposal,
every
you
hour.
can send a package to anywhere in the world in just a few short months. You speak into the microphone your best robot voice.
May I enter, please?
Student ID, Alpha Stardix identified. Access to this doorway is limited to students and faculty in the Robotectronics department.
That is...
Beginning castration protocols.
Authorization verified. Access granted.
Thank you.
I love you.
What?
Nothing.
Wait, is this the part where we say no robo?
You shouldn't mess with this thing. You don't know what it does.
I'm sure that point is coming very soon.
The stripes mean extreme danger across this line.
Alright.
Hey, it's a student.
Hi, are you taking this class? I'm new and I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, it's pretty straightforward. You have to build a robot from scratch and then program it to successfully run a series of obstacle courses.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I love it. Unfortunately, you got here pretty late and all the parts have been used up.
Well, shit.
It's a real frog, alright. Budget cuts are munging the department's lab resources pretty badly.
I need to pass this course, though. What should I do?
Oh, you hit a Moby stroke of luck. We're supposed to work in pairs, but I was the odd one out. That's why I'm still here. Building the robot alone took ages.
Oh, so can we partner up?
Yeah, sure. I finished all the construction and back-end stuff, so you can take over on programming and running the obstacle course. My name's Simone, by the way.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Alpha. Alpha Stardix. So, where do I start with this program and business?
See the two machines over in front of the obstacle course? The one on the left is a punch card printer. Just tell it what you want the robot to do, and it'll spit out a card for you to feed into the robot. The other machine sets up the courses and starts the robot's program.
You know, there's an old DOS game that dabbled in this. 2 of them, actually. Both on my channel, if anyone's familiar with the Dr. Brain series. What are these 3 big machines here?
Those are for changing what arms or legs the robot is using. You'll need to use different parts to solve all different courses. The idea is to get the robot to the goal flag for each course. Don't be intimidated. You don't have to get them first try or anything. Just mess around with it and you'll figure it out.
Alright. No, I don't want to go through the door. So there's a plate, and an extra credit flag, and a goal. Alright.
God damn it. Hey, it's the robot programming console. Current program. There is no program.
So we have 9 commands.
I mean, I saw an extra credit flag, so if we went down and right first.
Well, that's assuming this is a straight thing and not like from the driver's perspective. Let's find out.
I didn't see how many squares it is, too, there.
I did.
I didn't see anything at all.
Don't know what the brush is supposed to do. Or the horn, for that matter. Maybe I should have read the instructions.
Is that a brush or is that... Or actually, I think that's a paintbrush.
Well...
Alright. Machine spits out a car with a bunch of holes punched in it, which you feed into a slot on the back of the robot.
Right.
Alright. Let's load a course.
Let's
Road.
it's already on course 1. Let's run through it.
Let's run it through.
Alright. Okay, so that's a sweep. I wonder if I could have gotten that plate.
Oh god, we gotta go through this 8 times now.
Yes.
Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so... and it'll just grab the flag. So... We'll go this way to grab the plate. This and this. And fuck it, blow the horn twice.
Oh, it is an obstacle. Okay.
Get out of the road, asshole!
So, what's everybody's opinion of the concept of chaotic evil?
It's kind of a character that I'm playing in Skull's current campaign.
I prefer chaotic neutral myself. Might help you, might steal your car.
What do you guys think?
I mean, might as well.
Mm-hmm.
How about it, Mongo?
Use it.
You did see what I put in, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
On to your heart's content. Sounds more like a siren. Like a klaxon.
Alright, cancel red alert. Now let's see him get crushed. That's always
Wait,
fun.
did we have him go into the pit yet, or?
That's what I'm doing now.
Oh.
Oh. Guess not.
Damn, we can't destroy it.
Nope. Alright, let's move on then. Course 2. Course 8.
Skull, you got my message, right?
Oh, let's see.
Let's see what about the right arm.
Seems like the machine.
Hold on, sorry. Hold up. Shit.
Ah, well.
I screwed that up, damn it.
Oh, that conversation's gone.
Well,
I don't think that anyone else has fixed this machine since the last time you tried it. You should really go to the roof and find that part Simone told you about, allegedly.
well, let's go then. Roof access, I believe, was here. And been there. Done that. Yep, roof access.
Look for that flog on thingamajig. Hey, it's a phlogistic thermistor. You're like 75% sure this is the part you wanted to get, so good luck. We wind up in a spooky dark hallway in one of SIT's lecture buildings. There's nothing sinister about it, it's just dark and spooky because a couple of lights have burned out and no one's been around to change the bulbs yet. Probably because it's kind of dark and spooky in here. Oh, wait. It just got a little sinister, actually, because a weird pale bald guy with a goatee has skulked out of the shadows and is waggling his fingers at you. Look into my eyes. You are growing sleepy.
Excuse me, but are you trying to hypnotize me?
Yeah.
That's my trick. Assuming I've previously gotten one of the random encounters where the solution involves hypnotizing someone, which isn't guaranteed. Well, fuck the fourth wall, I guess. But that's potentially my trick.
You don't own it. hypnotize him into punching himself in the face a bunch of times. This is trickier than it sounds, because your natural inclination is like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. If you say that, he'll interpret it as a command and actually will stop hitting himself.
That's too bad that doesn't get us anything. Well, we have this thing. How does this doohickey go in?
Oh, it's trivial. Just pop open the little panel on the side and you'll see a slot for it. It's like replacing a fuse. Open the panel, toss the burnt out doohickey, and replace it with a fresh doohickey.
Alright, done.
Well.
A snowblower. I dare say that might be snow.
You mean the sky cocaine?
Forward.
Yes,
Low.
the sky cocaine.
Forward.
I mean, it does make everyone jittery and crazy.
What else have we got while we're here?
Oh, I've got chlamydia.
So another air horn, a circular saw, a flamethrower. You know.
Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
Yeah, kids love that one. So you know that actually might be
Merchandising.
that actually might be ice. If it is, we want the flamethrower. So we have 5 choices there. A flamethrower. I see. So there are choices. I wonder if the circular saw would push through those. Let's do an experiment. And then actually, let's try the flamethrower on the boxes. So let's run that. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to suppose that the flamethrower is not effective against the boxes because it still leaves the debris. But the circular saw is.
I'm sorry, Debris?
Yes.
We're saying that these boxes are now a woman?
Yes. Alright.
Yeah, it makes sense.
2 ahead. We'll try the flamethrower. You know... You know what? Fuck it. Why don't we try the flamethrower? Oh, shit. Now let's try these out. And I screwed up.
Don't worry. It just means that you are a screw-up.
Yeah, I suppose so. Alright.
But deep down, deep inside, so is Set.
What are even...
He must be enjoying his pizza because I am still strangely alive.
All-terrain
So I'm
tread
pretty sure
system,
he would have murdered you viciously at that point.
gyrothopter, and servo legs. So there's 3 types.
I'm sorry, Gyrothopter?
Yeah, which I'm going to assume would have gotten us over the crusher pad, but I don't know.
Well, no, I'm just thinking along the lines of, like, that sounds like a gyrocopter except for your thighs. The Thigh Master doing its work?
Yeah, maybe. Here we go. Is it going to leave a puddle of water if I do this? And then we're going to slip? We're not going to slip. Cool.
I really wish there was an animation for that, though.
Yeah. Well, that's course 2 cleared. It's pretty easy so
I
far.
like making corpses explode.
This is pretty easy so far.
The power of nature. That's all you need to know.
Oh. We must be doing some leaping and some burning. I think.
I tell you what, there is a burn that I feel when I do my leaping.
Let's try the program we have now and watch what happens.
I think it's the clap.
Now let's try it with the all-terrain tread legs.
Anyone else feel like we're going mech warrior on this shit? Or not mech warrior, friggin' armored core.
Oh no, it didn't what?
Well, no one asked you, Steve. Now get the hammer.
Alright. So the treads have a problem with the water. Let's do the floating and use the same program. Well, now I have to ask, is there a reason not to use these?
There must be.
There might come a point where there's like an altitude issue.
Well, let's see where course 4 brings us. So far, this has not been much of a problem.
Not yet.
Ah.
I think this is still doable in 9.
It is. Definitely is.
Where are the boxes? The boxes are 4 ahead.
4 left, forward, right, right.
Oops, wrong turn.
What the darling boy said.
Do you want him to murder you viciously? 'Cause it sounds like you did.
Hang on a sec.
I don't know, if he got a rise out of that one, then something has replaced my brother and given him far less of a, restraint.
Wouldn't it
You
be horse
ask because I allow it.
Gyrothopter frame weight.
That and I fed you.
Forbid attachment of secondary arm.
You didn't pay for it, technically.
Wait, we have to forbid attachments? From my point of view, the Jedi are evil!
Gotta hear Sith believer.
I gotta think about this then. So is there a way to deal with that plate?
What's hard to think about? Sand is coarse, and we don't like it.
Kill him, please. This is all I ask.
You ask a great many things. Don't get me started.
I mean, he could do it, so.
It's not the matter of he could do it. It's a matter of wind speed or wing speed velocity and carry weight.
Is it an African or European swallow?
I don't know that. Alright, so which is the correct weapon for this? Let's find out.
We need to use the right weapon for the right job. I'm sorry, were those marbles? I am only half paying attention.
I suspect that's what they are, yes. Okay. Alright, so let's think about this.
Do we have to?
Kinda do, yes.
Well, wait, why can't we do the gyro?
Oh, you know what? We can do the gyro. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I am truly dumb. So the circular saw to deal with the box. I guess I didn't even think about that. That was probably a restriction. I simply didn't notice. Alright, so since we're doing this...
I mean, unless we want to not cheese the entire thing, I'm okay with not cheesing. I wasn't aware if we were cheesing or forbidding cheese.
Oh no, we're cheesing alright.
Cheesing hard.
There we go.
Oh my god!
Is that easily done within 9 moves?
I was simply being an idiot. Alright, course 5.
Don't worry, we
I've
still
dealt
accept you
with
all the
enough
same.
Smart people being idiots about things this week.
That anything you can legally share over the air.
I think he was talking about yesterday.
Well, there's someone who understood what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what happened yesterday?
Thursday, I can think about it.
I gotta think about this one.
I don't have to say anything. Skull actually covered this one nicely.
I'm feeling very stupid right now.
Is it because you don't remember, or is it because you remember?
Because I don't remember right now.
I gave you a hint. It was after Ipman.
Tengen Asura?
You specifically went and asked your brother about it.
Oh. Oh, god damn it.
There we go.
Well, excuse me for trying to apply logic and reason to a goddamn language.
Nice try.
Oh no, we can ask Alpha on this one afterwards, and I don't think he's gonna side with you.
I already don't side with him.
Dude,
Wow!
Anyway,
Even have to do work.
circular
and that
saw.
was cold.
And this is a
Remember,
pure
Kenton,
guess.
I do love you.
I don't love you.
Well, damn.
You don't know me.
I know you're more than you probably think of.
Look, I just tolerate
That's
him.
my purse. I don't know you.
Do you
Alright,
tolerate him? Can you tell me how?
we're not
Can you
gonna
teach me?
we're not gonna get to the goal, but this is for
Exposure
experiment.
therapy mostly.
Listen, he tolerates me because he knows the moment that I keel over, he gets access to my laptop.
Oh, cool. So that's what the black thing is. It's a pool of black ice.
Huh.
How lucky
I was
that?
thinking oil.
So was I. Well, actually, it could be that too. Whatever it was slippery and gave us an extra move on land. That was lucky. Alright.
Sounds like oil. Sounds like oil, unless you want to be very, very, cancel cultured on the internet.
Eh. So the snowblower... Oh, it literally blows snow. I get it.
Oh. Huh.
I get it.
Yeah, but then it's gonna melt. I mean, no person, I don't want to specify gender, is gonna be fast enough.
Uh-huh. Alright, course 6. How good are you?
I feel your disdains. I live off of it.
Ugh, there's an ant on my hand. Get off. Disgusting vermin.
Listen, they are not vermin. They're too small to be vermin.
Not
Right.
this thing. Have you seen the size of this ant? The ants I get around here?
Well, I'm pretty sure that, Skull, I've turned into a giant orb of electricity, and it's not one of my skills. I interacted with a shrine.
Let's try
Yeah.
this first.
I'm a giant walking pile of earth. Do with
We
that
need
as
the
you see.
circular saw and the flamethrower. So, let's see.
But yeah, no, given the chemicals that are now in your non-ground water supplies, it's not a surprise that your ants might grow 50 times their size.
The only good thing about well water, free water. Everything else, it's a problem.
Alright, this should,
Well, it is also difficult for it to actually be affected by other sources.
this should fly.
Yeah, if you want to poison me, you actually have to go out and... Wait, scratch that. You can't poison me. I don't drink it.
There are contact poisons.
Yeah, but I'm a nobody in the middle of nowhere. Who the fuck would want to deal with me?
Also, I
You're more
found
of
a
a
fourth
target than I
town
am.
that is... I found a fourth town that's closer to where I want it to be.
Yeah, I'm in the dungeons of fucking Mithrodale at this point.
Do you really even understand what you just said?
I understand that there's dinosaurs.
Where the fuck are you that there are dinosaurs?
I don't know. I'm just walking around killing anything that moves.
I call hacks.
I mean, no matter what I do here, doesn't matter anyways. Don't save.
Okay, I think I got
No,
this.
but the experience.
All-terrain treads. We're going to need the circular saw and the snowblower. Not in that order.
Are we going to need road?
Where we're going, we don't need road. Alright, so...
Excellent.
So right...
Boo.
So right, left...
I'm sorry, did you just boo us?
Yes.
Alright, so... Right, left, left... Snowblow... Wait, hold on. Yeah, snowblower's right. So... Right, left... Left... Wait, that's a fucking circular saw. And... God, I'm so uncombobulated. Circular saw is right. Snowblower. Okay, let's try this again. Right for the extra credit flag. Left. Left. Snowblower for debris. Forward. Forward and gets us 2 oil puddles. Circular saw. Forward. And then right onto 1 more oil, which gets us to the main flag.
This checks out.
This should do it. Yes.
Green.
We've done it.
Done did it. Hi. What's up?
Your name is kind of familiar.
Really? I've down we've met before. I grew up on a tiny little farm outside of Ocean City.
Oh, that was it. I met your dad the other day.
What, really?
Yeah, my bus stalled out on the way to the city, and I met him while I was looking for gas.
Huh. Oh, well. reminds me, I've got to go back home and pick up the last of my stuff soon.
I'll tell your dad Alpha Star Dick said hi.
A little flag pops up out of the top of the console and waves as a jaunty little congratulatory tune plays. All courses passed. Congratulations. Team members, please insert your transcripts for signing. You call Simone over and the two of you feed your transcripts in the machine, which spits them out back out with serial number printed on them.
Hey Simone, come on over here.
Great job. An extremely suitable win.
Booyah.
Hey, you completed your major and you've graduated.
Hooray.
Wait, did we graduate?
Yeah, that was all three.
With an education, no less.
Yep.
Yay!
Pretty cool. Hooray! We did it!
We did it!
Custody
We
winner
did it!
Demonstrated today.
Have you got any plans for the break?
Other than stopping in to see my dad and grab my stuff at some point, not really. Just punting.
I've landed myself in an extremely weird situation, and I could use someone really smart on my team. Would you be interested in JoJo's Bizarre and Dangerous Adventure?
It's my preference to avoid danger and people named JoJo, but otherwise it's a very tasty sales pitch. Alright, I'm in.
Alright, hang out at my speakeasy.
My first child shall be named Joseph.
Hang out at my speakeasy, and we'll kind of use it as a base of operations. I'll meet you there.
My first child shall be named Joseph, his middle name Jonathan.
Base of operations 10-4 mission control.
Out. Alright, we got a
Get the beavers to the beer.
Alright. Since we've graduated, let's head back to the main lobby because there's something in the library to check out now that we is alumnicized.
We got edumacated! Yay!
I passed my classes, you see.
You hand Ted your receipt and he inspects it carefully. At the moment, he nods and hands you back the transcript and gestures to the door with a thumb.
Thanks, Ted.
Why were we getting edumacated?
What the hell?
Oh, good! It's the
person
occult!
into its corner. Chanting something in a language you can't understand, apparently conducting some kind of dark ritual, with a rather important-looking book, which you'll already have noticed, generating some kind of ominous dark portal.
Well, we found our plot item. So, do we want to
Cthulhu Mathaga and Vathaga.
So do we want to go through with this first, or do we want to do the non-plot stuff?
Non-plot.
Non-plot?
Non-plot.
Always non-plot first.
Absolutely. We got 3 locations left. Zeta, Fish and Chips, and Ovid's Shop.
Go to Zeta.
Zeta, Alpha.
Well, I picked the last place.
Zulu.
I believe I heard 2 for Zeta.
That's fine with me. Oh, look, electrics!
Yes, and this time it's pork soda.
I'm sorry, what?
That sounds delicious. and
Oh,
disgusting
that's
at the
right.
same
You
time.
weren't here last week, were ya?
No!
So there's
No, the hell we were not.
So there's a soda machine that gives you sodas that give you 5 of each of the elemental armors. There's pork soda for sleaze, durian for stench, bone for spooky, ice for cold, and ghost pepper for hot.
Why is there a ghost pepper soda?
I do still think
Why
ghost
would
pepper and
anyone want to
ice.
drink it?
I do still think these two really should have been swapped, but alright. So, what have we got here, huh?
Maybe it's supposed to build up your tolerance instead of protect you?
Maybe. But in any event, here's one for the bug majors of the world.
It appears this is some sort of fraternity row. Looks like there's another frat house over that way that isn't dilapidated.
Interesting, so we can gain locations that way.
What game am I thinking of that had a dilapidated temple? Oh, Sekiro.
This trash can is sparklingly clean, probably from years of disuse.
Well, let's see over here.
Hey!
And it shows up on the map. which is good.
That front door is overgrown with vines.
So I can't do much with that, right? Oh, hello. We'll check that out later. And there's another frat house.
Hey, this mailbox is made of foreign stone, which means it's not a federal crime to steal mail from it.
We'll do that later. Let's see what else is over here. Any more houses?
Campus is just a stone's throw away. You want to throw a stone?
Cool. So, let's go back and check these out left to right. So, the Zeta house goes first.
Like a raucous party is happening inside here.
Let's go.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh my, one more.
That's a frat guy doing a little grilling. Indoors.
Hi, is it safe to grill indoors like that?
I mean, it's not my house, so... whatever?
Yeah, fair enough.
Can't really get the taste I'm looking for, though. Say, can I get you to do me a favor?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I got a butter fee upsilon towel. This burgers always come out super good. Some kind of special wood chips or something. Could you go over there and get some for me? I gotta stay here and watch the queue.
Alrighty. Let's check out what else we got going on here.
SIT kids dance to a different beat. This guy is still dancing in spite of obvious nausea. This guy is certainly cutting a rug. This recliner has a sign that says "free," which you assume means something other than being free of stains.
We'll grab that at the end of this.
Ahead of his time. This rat guy is throwing food at a makeshift dummy. His precision's uncanny.
Ah, I'm Alpha.
Bro, I'm Glordo.
Ah, Glordo. You're really going to town on that training dummy.
Yeah, I picked this up in the army.
Oh, you were in the army.
Yeah, I was in the Cold Wars. Saw things you wouldn't believe. True horror.
Wait, how old are you?
31.
Well, thank God for the GI Bill, huh? I guess that explains your skill with thrown food. You learned that in the army?
Yeah, except it wasn't so much learning as being experimented on by military scientists with highly dubious ethics, bro.
Oh wow, what'd they do?
Made me drink a bunch of experimental super soldier syrup. Crazy stuff. I'd rather remember any of what happened to me, but the nightmares will follow me forever.
Jesus. Do you have any of that syrup left?
Super soldier syrup? Yeah, I stole a whole case of it on the way out.
Can I have some?
Yeah, I can give you a dose. But not for free, bro. You gotta bring me a treat.
A treat? What kind of treat?
I need 3 burger-style fish sandwiches. They got them at Fish and Chips.
You got it. How's it going, Glordo?
Oh, you know, another day, another flashback to the atrocities of war. You for my treat, bro?
Not yet, sorry.
The volume on this radio is turned up to an irresponsible level, but the cops don't care.
No double dumbass on you.
This couch has some moss growing on it. As one does. He curves the fruit. Clearly. This dessert card is cleaner than most of the things near it. Hey, you find some baklava wrapped in a balaclava.
This is giving me flashbacks to the last game.
Ain't it though? Hey, it's a fancy and exotic dessert made from phyllo dough, honey, and nuts. To this day, no one knows what phyllo dough is, except for a pain in the ass to work with.
A 50% meat drop increase. And this?
This hat is great for concealing your identity so that no one can make fun of you for how badly you ski. You rich schmuck.
What else we got at this table? Apparently nothing. Now let's go door checking.
The knob of this door is slathered with bacon grease, probably from the splash radius of that target.
I guess so. Hey, another pocket.
Hey!
Reach or close.
Reach inside.
Alright, so let me write down Zeta House. Check tomorrow for the shadow pocket. And what have we got here today? Wine. Alright.
Hey, that fuse box has been stuffed full of celery. Fuck.
Well, we're going to be checking out the manhole covers as its own separate thing.
You don't trust any organization that stockpiles this much margarine, nor do I. Hey, that drum smells like vermouth.
Do we need to do this?
It's vermouth, and you're keeping it.
Oh boy.
Enough to supply an army with
I
martinis.
feel like I need to go get the Hennessy.
These
And
tools are all gravy stained, but they're functional.
fancy combat items. Alright.
Oh, fancy this.
Yo. Nuclear bombs, man.
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
I hear a fat man coming.
Little boy.
And as for these, how many slush balls have I got? 2. Cool. Save the rest for when I get some more hardware.
It's shelves of miscellaneous basement junk. Hey, you got
More
junk
junk mail and a
map.
match. Cool. God, that's gross.
The door is stuck shut with dried pudding.
Jesus.
Dried what?
Pudding.
Pudding.
And
Why must we destroy pudding like that? You hang your SID pennant on the wall. Now, anyone who comes to think will think you're educated, you fucking moron.
Wait, aren't we missing an H in there?
not
No,
in
that's
this.
the other school.
Yeah.
We covered that joke the first day and no one laughed, so you can all go touch grass and kick rocks.
We weren't there!
Yes, you were!
Lies.
Well, yeah, because
No.
remember that ring in the one house on the way here? But anyway, what else we got?
I got tired of carrying loose steam around, so you installed it in the corner of the room.
Nice and
It's nice
atmospheric.
atmosphere. And you've set up Rufus's hot plate on your desk.
Convenience, thy name is science.
Hey, this recliner was terrible, the price was right. You sit in your chair until you can't stand the stench anymore, and then you keep sitting it until you get used to the stench. Your clothes will redefine your understanding what a normal amount of stink is.
Okay.
But also, yay plus stink armor. Hey, go badges! Hey, Rufus's hot plate is here, ready to go.
And we now have an in-house stove. So there's a combat workbench right in the hardware store. There's an oven, a food workbench right in our room. All we need now is some kind of potion stand, maybe another shop or something. But yeah, cool.
Hey,
Hello?
that is a fresh briefcase on top of the nightstand with a fresh note.
The note reads,
Alpha, congratulations on your successful shakedown. You will be contacted with another request in due timeliness. Pt.
so how much we got? Ooh, 400.
Damn!
That's good, man. That's good. Alright. Alright.
That's a lot of fucking meat.
Now, back to the thing that we were doing.
Ah, yes, back to being ambiguously evil. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Until next semester again. IHTFP. I don't know.
Me either. Well, what do you have to say if I don't have your wood chips? How's your grilling?
Okay, I guess, but it'll be a lot better if you can get me those wood chips from my buddy at Phi Upsilon Tau.
Right.
There's a necktie hanging on the knob of this door, and you refuse to find out what that means.
Why in the kitchen?
Someone spilled cantaloupe all over the stairs. How's that even happen?
Asking for a friend.
Built encrusted stairs to the ground floor. This gold-plated door has a sign that says "Sea Chutney." Who that is or why someone who can afford a gold-plated bedroom door would live in this dump is anyone's guess. Most of the books on this shelf has been ruined.
But not
All of them? Hey, one of them is still good. It's sloppy cooking for huge groups. It's a
Ah,
cookbook for the modern on-the-go slob who doesn't have time for things like cleaning up or making sure your food doesn't hurt people.
light up random foes for a total of 5 on fire.
That's not bad. Hey, fondue deluge. Oh. You have the might and even fewer the palate to command the hottest of cheeses. Fondue is wonderful.
Well, we're gonna make the upgrade and it'll give us a 6 on fire instead of a 5.
Hey, you read the book again and forget everything you ever knew about kitchen cleanliness, including where you left the book you just read.
Voila. New skill.
Hey, it's the Fume Fraternity's communal wardrobe. Oh god. Beneath your standards, you find some clothes. Barely above them, you find a coat hanger. Hey, it's a filthy and giant still. Hey, this young lady's operating a still here.
What else we got?
From the grunting and shouting, there's either a brawl or a sporting event taking place in this room. Possibly both.
Could be another grind spot.
You can tell from 5 feet away that this door leads to the bathroom.
Let's talk to the lady first. You must be a chemical student, right?
Good guess, but nope. I'm basically a hobo. I've been renting out my services in this portable still to make ends meet.
That still doesn't look very portable.
Oh, it's much lighter than you expect.
I see. Well,
But
that
ask
still
about the
doesn't look very
code.
portable. Do you know any hobo code you could teach me?
Oh, sure. Some say the booze-related glyphs are the most useful ones.
Sure enough. You know, there's a big hobo camp over near Ocean City. I bet your skills would be really popular there.
Yeah, I heard about that. I've been saving up to buy a new hat first, but though, I'll put my best foot forward, you know?
I seriously don't think they'd mind.
I know, but it's for my own self-confidence.
I wouldn't expect a woman who owns her own still to have issues with self-confidence.
Oh, I don't drink this stuff. You can use it to degrease industrial machinery.
All right. Well, how much do you need for your hat?
87 meat. About 350.
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not entirely sure how easily I could cover it at this time. But I'll make an exception for you and cover you for it.
Oh, wow, are you sure?
Yeah, it's no problem.
Oh, thank you so much. Come see me at the camp later and I'll pay you back. She packs up her still, hefts it onto her back, and leaves with a jaunty little wave.
Goodbye. Cool. Alright, let's check you out first. Oh, goblins, huh? Fortunately, this won't be hard. Or maybe it will be hard. Alright, new plan. Let's see this. Oh, 6 total. That's fucking disappointing, I'll tell you. So, fire in the hole?
I don't know about you, but I don't want some fire in my hole.
Alright. Now,
I'll worry about that later.
I have coffee.
Mm.
Of the iced variety. This is either a special toilet for a really tall guy named Art or a toilet hung by a genius. This is just a pile of toilet shards. This toilet still works, but its spirit is broken. It even
How do you break a toilet's spirit?
Well, when you're
That's
shit
too
on
much
day...
muscle.
Taco Bell.
Well, Jesus, when you're shit on day in and day out...
Alright. Just too intimidated by the door's opulence, and its deadbolt.
That sucks.
The fuck I am.
Alright, so, step 1. Yes, good. Step 1. Let's get those, Oh, hello.
Oh, on the walking across campus, the head pops out of a storage drain. I haven't seen you around before.
Around the sewer? That's strange. I'm gonna be spending a fair amount of time in them in the near future.
Are you familiar with the greatest hoax ever perpetuated on the student body of the world?
Nah, do tell.
Buying new textbooks. It's a scam. There's no reason to buy a textbook new. Spare your wallet and spoil yourself, my friend. Buy your textbook used. May I tempt you? Advanced collision.
That still
I thought
seems...
this game was supposed to be satirical.
That still seems very expansive.
Right? And they want you to buy it new.
Well, shit, I can afford it. It's a deal.
A good deal and a great victory for free thinking. Don't ever buy your textbook new, my friend. Don't let them ever make you think that you gotta.
Ooh.
This textbook subject matter is the intersection of inertia, momentum, and violence. And just back down in the sewer just as the campus security guard turns the corner on a bicycle.
Well, let's check that out real quick, first of all. Come on. You gotta say it.
This book deals with collisions between moving objects such as fists and stationary objects such as my brother's face. Or pens and pencils and envelopes. The math is pretty complicated.
Hey!
You're really going to have to put in some effort if you want to get through this thing.
Well, we're gonna get through this thing.
You gotta really push
Study the
through
book's
with a
formulae
great
and
deal of
diagrams
effort.
until you internalize the combat-related laws of nature hidden therein. You are now a collision dynamics expert. You practice your newfound skills by punching the book until it's too flat to read. You're an expert in two things, melee combat and billiards.
A minor perk for the price, but we're still fucking rich. Cool. So this is the outside of this place, huh? Oh. I guess we should talk to this guy, huh?
Yeah, let's talk to the sad-looking hobo.
You seem down. You're not getting into business?
Nope, thought this was a real good plan, too. College kids always need pencils, right? But I can't sell a dang one of the things. Get this mean look on their faces, too. A sort of pitying sneer, like they think I'm super dumb and these must be dumb pencils that only write dumb answers or something.
Well, that's no good.
He looks glumly at the sidewalk and rattles his mug of pencils at you. The mug has "I'm with stupid" printed on it and an arrow pointing toward the handle.
Let's buy a pencil first.
Thanks.
Now, what does this do for us?
The pen is mightier than the sword, but the pencil is greater than the sun and the stars. The pen is pathetic in comparison.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's offer him this mug. Here, maybe try this SIT mug instead. Maybe that'll convince the students that you're smart.
Hey, that just might work. Thanks. Here, I'll swap you. A cracked and dirty coffee mug that has "I'm with stupid" pointing on it with an arrow pointing towards the handle. This is dumb and puzzling on multiple levels.
Good luck.
Did you see what it does, though?
I did. That's
It doesn't sound that bad.
That could potentially be a very nice drop.
It could. Thanks for the help. As soon as the kids get back from break, I bet I'll tell a ton of pencils.
Do you have any hobo codes to share?
Why, certainly. He uses one of his pencils to draw you some symbols on a scrap of paper for you.
Thanks. Alright. Is there any way I can get this guy... Is there any way I can get this guy to go to the camp? Or am I going to have to wait until the next day to check this? Eh, well, we'll deal with it later.
Hey, it's a wooden statue with a metal diving helmet for a head.
Well, getting enough muscle to handle this is not going to be difficult, I don't think. Yeah, alright. Let's try that again. It's a real diving helmet.
Huh. This old diving helmet still has enough air so to last you as long as you remain interested in diving. Lets you breathe underwater, presumably.
Doesn't do much else besides, huh? Alright. Let's gear back up to Mysticality. Mysticality and big ol' attacks. The rivets.
The jabbers.
So let's put the pocket battery on it for more AP.
Alright. You are going to sew the battery into the lining of your pockets. This seems ill-advised, but also pointless. Jolts of electricity begin to crackle their way up and down your legs.
Yeah, but it gives us an extra max
We
AP.
have the best pants on Earth.
Yes, we do.
God, I can't wait to see if there's enough adjectives in these pants by the time we're done with this game to actually make this an isekai anime title.
Yeah, that's right, I got this. Whoops. We're just gonna keep pumping ourselves full until we get to the same level of everything else. And now with that, we no longer need hot armor boosts.
Hey, hooray.
Soon we're gonna do some cleaning up because we've got a lot of items for a lot of stuff that's inferior to others of the same type nowadays. But anyway, fish and chips.
A man in a really slick suit, described as such because it is expensive and covered in grease, is stuffing his face. Glances at you shiftily, but otherwise ignores you. Good. This trash can is about what you'd expect from a trash can at a fish restaurant. It's all just trash, but one of the pieces of trash is big enough for you to fit your head to fit into. You got a greasy paper hat. A paper hat that's been soaked to near translucency by fry oil and fish grease.
Cool.
This guy is glumly picking out a plate of food.
We'll get to him in just a sec.
This is a grid that explains what kinds of things are and are not sandwiches. It's surprising how often it errs on the side of caution. No, it's not. Behind the counter has all the glassy-eyed stare traditional to all fast food employees, or rather, what will come to be known as fast food in about 23 years.
Let's get this guy first. There. Is something wrong?
Well, I just moved out here for school, and this food is... I mean, it's fine, but just isn't like what we had back at home.
What's different about it?
My dad worked at a barbecue
edible.
sauce factory, so everything we ate was smothered in barbecue sauce. I thought I was ready for new experiences at college, but I'm so homesick.
Alright, let's have a vote.
Two. We are now
One.
Canadian.
3.
Alright, one of you is a piece of shit on purpose, and amazingly it's not the one I'm easily most able to murder.
Uh-huh.
Why
I'm
is that
very
amazing?
Fortunately, I've gotten better at making my own choices thanks to you jackasses over here. I can relate.
Hey, whoa.
For me, it was maple syrup.
He is poking at his food and frowning.
Maybe I can help?
Wow, really? That'd be swell. He pulls a little paper cup out of his pocket and hands it to you. There's gotta be some barbecue sauce somewhere on campus, right? It's 1928 after all. A little bit ramekin, full of nothing but delicious potential.
You carry sauce cups around with you?
Yeah, well, like I said, barbecue sauce is a really important part of my identity.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Floyd Carbuncle.
I'll see what I can do, Floyd.
Hi there, any luck finding me some barbecue sauce?
Not yet. Sorry. Let's take a look at the to-do list now.
Something about the old man. Do something with the old man so you can get the book you're looking for out of the stacks under the SIT library. Get
Alright.
3 pounds of eggs from the fishman.
So we need 3 burger-style fish sandwiches. You okay?
Yeah, just all the students are gone. There practically hasn't been anyone in here all day except for that one guy gorging himself.
Who is he?
I don't know. But he's in here every day. All day. And he's always eating. Sometimes other guys in suits come in and they whisper together all shifty like for a minute. And then the other guys leave and this guy keeps eating. Freaking me out.
What do they talk
Every day
about?
he's shuffling.
What do they talk
Look,
about?
buddy, I'm just working here part-time to pay my way through college, which in 1928 is completely feasible. Worthwhile, again. I'm not getting involved in whatever this guy's deal is.
Way too real to be satire. I see. Well, what's on the menu?
Well, we know we need 3 fish sandwich burger styles.
Yep. So they all do max HP by 5 and one of the 3 M's. This guy is a 20% item and meat drop boost. Ooh. I like these. We're gonna stock up on these. And 1, 2, 3. Way. Cool. Alright, now for barbecue sauce. Let's say the barbecue wing back at the campus.
As you're walking near the banks of the Porkum River, thankfully it's Porkum and not Pork Him, a medium-sized chunk of sulfur laps up onto the bank. It smells pretty bad.
And distilled, it is...
And keep only the... You basically break the chunk down and keep only the worst smelling bits, you fucking weirdo.
And it's Fustulent Grulch.
Those are some words.
Oh, here we go. Yep.
Lorp, lorp, lorp. Hey, you got that cup of barbecue sauce.
Yes, we did. Alright. Let's head back to fish and chips. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. As you're walking down the hallway in one of SIT's many and various, Jesus Christ, aren't they, science buildings, the lab door suddenly bursts open and a wild-eyed, same thing really, lab-coated man runs out with 2 large fizzing test tubes in his hand. Refuse my tenure, will they, those fools? I'll destroy them all! Don't try to stop me.
Stop you from doing what exactly?
I've created the perfect monster formula. All I have to do is mix these 2 chemicals, and an unstoppable legion of beasts will devour this entire building and everyone in it.
Hang on a second now. Now, why'd they deny your tenure?
They said I haven't published enough original research. Fool, I have created life!
Which sounds like a pretty hefty research project. Have you considered, you know, writing down your findings and publishing them?
I guess I could do that. I guess. Doesn't sound nearly as fun, though.
Oh, stop being a fucking bitch. Here, I'll lend you my pen. Now, good luck. Floyd, buddy. Here you go, Floyd. 1 serving of barbecue sauce.
Oh, holy cow, thank you. He takes a big sniff of the sauce. Okay. Ah, sweet and smoky, just like Dad used to make. Well, just like the machines that Dad's factory used to make. Dad's job was just making sure the rats didn't unionize.
Well,
I'm sorry, the what?
Well,
You heard me.
enjoy.
I sure will. Thanks for your help.
When did this become Mouse Hunt?
That's rats, first of all, so it's more like Willard. But anyway, Floyd is now happily eating his lunch. You should leave him to it.
Flowers for Algernon, maybe? Alright, back to the Zeta house.
With a not exactly audible hiss, several of the strange bar-shaped shadows you saw at the fridge factory slide into view from nowhere. They arrange themselves into a circle and orbit around the central point, which opens like an eye, revealing a diamond-shaped prism of black shadow. Man, are any of the geometry professors around? They really want to see this.
Maybe. But...
Like the shapes.
Alright, how good are these things? Not...
That really
Not
fucking
overly.
hurt. I wasn't expecting that, so that really fucking hurt.
One more. Do I have any cold bombs left? No, I don't. I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. I got them earlier. Here we go. Goodbye.
Hey, you won. Take your non-Euclidean bullcrap elsewhere, bozos. I wanted to say Bezos so bad. Don't know why.
Ah. Alright, so your treats. Yep, I got it right here.
And now the earworm is back in my head.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Suffer, bitch.
Look at
This
this.
little vial is stamped with a serial number and a list of complicated and scary-sounding chemical names that are probably just preservatives.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Unless you decide you want more later, in which case, mention it.
You got it.
Now I need 5 cotton candies. They've got them at the Ocean City Boardwalk.
I wonder if there's a finite number of these. Alright, we'll deal with that a bit later. Next up, let's hit the Phi House. Can't get in that way, we're gonna have to backyard the thing.
Oh my!
This trash can smells about as good as it looks.
Also, how do you like that positioning of the stick?
He's real excited to touch his meat. This is the mesquite tree. Unless you're mesquite. Hell! I hate you all. Gather some chips of bark, leaving the tree none for worse for wear, you hope. Yeah, they're strictly all mesquite block. I'm gonna take some mesquite chips and rub them up your face. This pot contains dozens of different kinds of flowers, all grafted together into some kind of weird-smelling Plantenstein. More importantly, kitty! Wow, this house is even more vined up on this side.
Alright, let's finish, Actually, I might be able to, for the most part, wrap this one up. Yeah. Alright, let's hand him the wood chips.
Hey, fantastic! Thanks, bro!
These are probably going to make it real smoky in here, though.
Does you know how it's a party? Woo! Hey, it smells great. Thanks to those mesquite chips you got. And nobody seems to have asphyxiated yet.
Yet. Alright. Now let's explore the backyard. So what's this guy have to say first?
Alright, this fraternity guy is tending the barbecue here. He's really playing with his meat.
Hi, what you doing?
Masturbating? I mean, queuing.
What?
It's a cute way of saying, making the money, beating the meat. Here, try one of these bad boys.
Tenderizing and making it feel burn and sweaty all over.
Sausage. It's a sausage-shaped mass that leaves and mulch in a potato skin casing. Blech.
What is it?
It's a special plant-based sausage I'm working on.
Is it any good?
I didn't call it a good boy just now. I figure I need another, I don't know, 80 or 90 years to really get it right.
I see. Well, thanks all the same, I guess.
Don't mention it. Say, do you like to queue?
I'll take a vote between choices 1 and 2.
I like to.
Who's asking?
That's enough.
Yeah, 2.
Who's asking? Who's asking?
Well, here, have one of these queuing forks. Got like 10 of them. Once people find out you're into queuing, you start getting them for every birthday in Crimbo.
And...
Is this like the Lufa language down in Florida?
maybe.
What the hell is the Lufa language?
Look it up after the show.
Am I gonna be turned into an Oompa Loompa?
Likely. So what is this thing?
Oh, it's a barbecue fork. If you want to move sausages around the grill, there's no better tool than a pair of tongs. If you don't have tongs, I guess you can try to make do one of these things.
Gorsh. Thanks. Yuck.
Hey, he's concentrating pretty hard on his meat. Probably best to leave him to it.
But it's not real.
It is to him. This guy is shivering, his teeth are chattering loudly. Those withdrawal symptoms look terrible. I was hanging out of that weird stone frat and I left my jacket at the bar. I'm freezing.
I guess there is kind of an unnatural chill in the air.
I'm real susceptible to change the narrative atmosphere. You're heading in the direction of Lambda Iota Theta. Could you stop in and grab my jacket for me? It's soft and comforting.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Thanks.
I forgot. Where did you say you left your jacket?
Somewhere in Lamplighter Theta, the Gialli frat. I think somewhere on the bar.
Is there a reason you can't go and get it yourself?
It's too quiet in there and it gives me the heebie-jeebies. You think I'm stuttering now?
Okay, then.
Oh, thank God, I'm tired of doing the stuttering thing.
Aww.
Hey, this cat is rotting around in a pile of catnip in either agony or ecstasy. Probably ecstasy. Hey, you have to avoid the flailing claws and gnashing teeth and give him a little scritch on his chin. As you do, you see his collar, which reads, Sprig!
Aww.
Let's pet him.
Hey,
Alright, guys, I'm gone. I'm getting out.
and he is a muscle boon.
Goodbye. Your muscles throb. Sprig's affections have inspired you. Your muscles throb like mighty oaks, and your nerves twinkle like tiny fibers of hallucinogenic herb.
Well,
My muscles are the greatest in the Armstrong family.
Phi House. How did I write this? Sprig. Cat boon option. One muscle. There's a good kitty. Very good kitty. But we need our Moxie for right now. Good boy. Good boy.
Hey, it's a shrubber man of some sort.
Is he tending to a shrubbery?
Nee.
What's this shrubbery you're working on?
It's a new strain of super aloe.
I think I've heard of aloe. That's a medicinal thing, right?
Yep. It's great for burns and rashes and so on. Here, try some. Nee.
Neat. Thanks.
No, nee. The cloud of super aloe. When you're on fire, nothing brings relief quite like wet goo on a rag.
Leaf.
You need wet goo on a rag? Give me 10 minutes.
Thanks again for that great plant goop.
Loathing. Now go before I say nee to you a second time. Hey, this frat guy is tending a row of malty smelling plants. He looks busy and you don't really have a reason to bother him. Hey, this plant is really hopping.
Ah! Can we get inside this place? It's
Fire?
not looking likely, is it? That's not giving us any option to do anything. Alright, let's take it to the Lambda house. And let's steal the mailbox for fucking junk mail. Damn. Alright.
These frat guys are super into geology. This entire frat house is carved from a single huge block of stone. That's craftsmanship too. Must have taken forever.
Let's check it out.
Oh, this looks uncomfortable in every way.
Hmm.
Not only did they sculpt a stone body, they even did stone bottles and cups. That's real dedication to an art.
Indeed.
Hey, you found that guy's jacket draped over one of the bar stools. It was tricky to spot because of being exactly the same color and shape as the stool itself.
It's just got the patch of the fraternity on the back.
And all you can do is take it back to him. You're not sure whether this counts as a painting or a sculpture.
Let's ask it.
The artwork talks to you for about an hour without actually clarifying the question of its identity. You ask it where it gets all its energy and it shows you.
Cool.
Cocaine.
Alright, let's return the jacket.
Go to it.
Found your jacket. Here.
Oh, wow, thanks. That's much better.
No problem.
Hey, he looks more comfortable now. Good for him.
And warp. And this time it's Ghost Pepper Soda.
Hooray! Yeah?
Alright, let's continue the exploration.
This solid stone caps looks uncomfortable, but it's still in your top 5 frat house catches.
Not a hard standard to reach.
Fuck you. It's a real struggle lifting up, but you manage it.
120 meat, not bad.
There's nothing on the hat rock.
Second floor.
Members of the frat apparently don't care about comfort or privacy as much as they care about sticking to a theme. You know what? That's consistency, and I applaud them for it.
Respectable.
It's hard to say what this thing is. A fridge, maybe? Or an armoire? It doesn't open. It's solid stone. Where do they keep their food and or clothes? Bowl of stone fruit. You know, like peaches and plums.
Uh-huh.
But made of stone. Wow, this is incredible. Not only did this fraternity chisel a whole frat house out of stone and carve furniture to match, they even went so far as to sculpt a bunch of frat boy statues. They store them up here and haul them downstairs to fill out the space for parties. Also some sort of weird stone thing? It looks a bit like one of those newfangled televisions you read about, except triangular. Somebody's science project, maybe.
Maybe.
This statue is doing some kind of crazy dance. They definitely bring this one downstairs for parties. Some kind of weird hovering rock? Yeah, it's pretty fancy. This statue has a kind of nervous expression. Maybe represents the sculptor's academic stress. Oh, it's finals week.
True.
This statue is holding his hands up in a desperate warning gesture. Must be symbolic of students' fears of leaving school and having to join the workforce.
Uh-huh.
This statue is covered
Yes, and totally nothing to do with the current economy.
Too real. Some kind of political commentary, maybe? This student is praying. How traditional! This statue looks like it's yelling something. They must take this one to football games. Aw, this statue fell apart. I broke it. That's a shame.
Oh, hello.
Oh. There's a stone hat on the floor here. It's a stone frat cap. There's no way that wolf is blowing this thing off your head.
Wait, the wolf is gonna blow my head?
Not anymore.
Now
Sucks to be you, I guess. If this is a television, the program isn't very interesting. You don't see any way to change the channel, though.
There must be a way to do it somewhere.
Gotta be.
But where? Where? Oh, where? I think we'll have to worry about that later.
Take a note.
Yep. Alright. And current state of our side quests. The night crawlers, the eggs in the sewers, and the cotton candies. That's all fine for the moment. One more location and then let's wrap it up for the evening, I think.
Let's go to the shop.
Yep.
While exploring the halls of SIT, you happen upon a group of tough-looking goblins wearing backwards ball caps, slouching around insolently and watching for nerds to harass. Given that this is SIT, you'd think they'd be spoiled for choice, but apparently they've settled on you. Hey! You who are there, being a nerd!
Ooh, me? A nerd?
Yes, a book reader weakling you look like. This is nerd actions, not tough like a chocolate, which is us.
Vote?
I agree.
Let's have a vote.
2. All the way.
2.
I strongly object to being characterized as a nerd based solely on my appearance.
The Jocklins exchange looks. Definitely a nerd. Confirmed. Very. They stand up and approach you, cracking their hands. Their knuckles.
Hey, what are you doing?
You are swirled your head into a toilet. That is the fate of a nerd.
We'll see about that.
Fuck it
What is this, the 80s?
No, it's the 1920s. God, we've been saying that.
And the cheerleader is the strongest. Apparently.
I'm sorry, what?
Look. 11 on the tackler. 11 on the football player, or 12 on the football player, 18.
I don't doubt what you say, I'm just saying it's strange that the girl... Well, we can't assume girl anymore. But the support role is the strongest.
Good night to you, sucker.
Hey, you won! Who's the nerd now, Troy? I mean, goblins?
So what's this?
Hey, it's an SIT sports drink. This revoltingly sour fluid is the product of decades of tireless work by SIT sweat professors.
Melee up by 5, cool. And...
Jocelyn Pom Pom. Instead of just shaking your fist angrily at the sky, shake this setup. It won't be any more effective, but it will be more entertaining to onlookers.
Look at this, though.
Start pumping points into Moxie, boys.
Yep. There's a few reasons to do this now. I see something that the king of the hobos wants here.
Why?
Well, as I recall, and I don't think it's listed here, he wanted beds.
Yeah, look what we found.
Indeed.
It's a bit of a barrel blockade over here. Some poor student dropped their backpack in there. The reason this was underwater had lost to history. A cruel prank? Disposable evidence? Avant-garde juggling mishap? In any case, some poor student's loss is your game.
So what do we get out of this? Another sports drink.
Pocket chemical hand warmer, which is an on-demand exothermic chemical reaction sealed in plastic? You gotta get this in your pants.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna bind the clip. These are designed to hold sheaves of important grown-up documents together, but I'm sure you'll come up with some other dumb way to use it.
So this is an upgrade from the paperclip from earlier in the game.
Hey, you say dumb, we say creative.
Alright. Can we do anything over here, or do we talk to the man? Let's talk to the man.
It's Ovid, his element. Hey there, fella, can I interest in some quality merchandise?
What kind of merchandise?
Merchandising.
First of all, it's merchandising, but get over it. I don't know, just some stuff I found. Here, have a look, see if any of it catches your eye.
First, can you teach me some hobo code?
Oh, sure. Did you know the one for free bed yet?
I do now. Speaking of which, though, what's up with all these beds?
University was getting rid of them, and find his sleep, as I say.
I see. So what you got here?
The smell of fresh crushed grass, the belling of the peanut cell, and the crack of this ball against the skull of your rival.
I like stuff. Let's get all of it. But what do we
You can get much
have?
stuff.
But what have we
You have
got?
all the stuff.
So we have a baseball. Did you already read this? I was dead.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Delicious oyster. Yeah.
Despite what those Philistine fishermen think, these are for eating, not throwing.
Okay.
Damn
so
fucking right.
Purchase.
SIT used to have a gymnastics program, but they ended up dropping it because it wasn't dorky enough.
We're gonna have to see that.
His Majesty's least favorite poems. Somebody published a multi-volume set of every poem George V ever read in descending order of how much he liked them. This is the last book in the series.
You cannot imagine a less interesting book, but we're going to purchase it anyway. A mob pistol.
Mobsters carry these big old style revolvers because they think they're more intimidating than the objectively deadly or modern variety.
Good moxie weapon here.
I don't know. Bigger bullet does mean more pain and death.
A pocket battery, we've seen this before. A chemical hand warmer, we've seen. An SIT puzzle ring.
An elaborate ring full of tiny cogs and sprockets and gears and such. Purpose of the mystery.
This will be some exploring. A sports drink and a titanium staple remover.
This tool was way fancier than it needs to be. It's an executive affectation.
Titanium staples.
Titanium staple, if such a thing exists.
Cool. Well, we bought the man out and we're still fucking rich. So, see what he's selling, and that's all clear, good. And the Hobo King requests your presence.
Come again?
There's a hobo camp just outside of Ocean City, and the guy in charge heard you're rich in beds. He asked me to give you this official summons.
Oh, hey, that sounds like a good deal. Can't use more than 1 or 2 of these myself anyway. I'll head on out there. Thanks.
Okay. And, whoa.
Damn, he was fast. Also, someone doesn't understand how fences are supposed to work. Someone has taken his beds and gone home to his new home, that is, back at the hobo camp.
Alright. I'm going to take a quick piss, and then we're going to wrap this puppy up. BRB.
Don't wrap the puppy.
So, we might be able to clear off the plot of this now. So, let's head back to the main lobby. Hypnotize back.
By the way, Alpha, what did you do to that car door?
What car door?
The one that you slammed?
I slammed his penis in the car door. This guy right here. The old man.
I mean, that explains why he's trying to conjure it back.
Excuse me.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Well, it's just that I'm looking for a certain book, and I'll be frankly amazed if it isn't the one you got on that pedestal over there.
You think I'm just gonna give it to you? Get out of here.
Who are you?
You don't recognize me?
Should I? I've only been enrolled here for an afternoon.
I'm Dean Wormwood, and if you don't leave immediately, I will expel you.
I've already graduated.
I meant out of this dimension.
I see. What are you actually doing?
Didn't I just tell you not to interrupt me?
Yeah, but you're already interrupted now, so you might as well tell me, right?
Oh yes, sir. Now just reveal my entire plan to some random grad student or whoever you are. That would certainly be to my advantage.
Would it? Oh, you're being sarcastic.
Stellar observation. Full marks. Now get out of here before I put you on double secret probation.
Jesus, you don't have to get sore about it.
Oh, it's
All right.
criticizing Magic Circle.
Alright. You know, I'm pretty sure you got your focusing diagram wrong.
Oh yes? And what do you know about...
Well, I know that the square goes there and the hexagon goes there. You got them switched.
What?
Oh, I get it. You used an old compass. West is north now. You have to flip across this diagonal, you see?
What? That doesn't make any... As the Dean frantically scans his handiwork, you casually put a hand on his shoulder and give him a straight arm shove towards the portal. He stumbles and screeches in pain and terror as he's sucked into it with a whoosh, like a mouse caught by a shop vac. That's specific.
That's dark.
And the portal vanishes with a quiet... Oh,
Too bad we didn't take the satisfaction of kicking his ass, but oh well.
I feel like we just did a Doom 2018.
this is unmistakably
Or
the book we're
2016.
looking for. Oh wait, this is the copy of the student handbook. There's nothing unusual about it. Well, shit. Curse book has gotta be around here somewhere, though.
Logic would dictate somewhere on these shelves. Oh, hello.
Oh hey, some Kobo code is scratched on the wall. Hobo relevant literature nearby.
Okay.
You scour the nearby shelves until you find the book in question.
The psychography of panhandling.
Of the panhandling. An academic treatise on begging.
Well, let's read it.
Even though its subject matter is complex, this book is written in such a simple language that even a child hobo could understand it. You mook. So it's going to take an adult level of willpower to actually finish the thing.
Let's.
Yeah, you study the book until you've memorized a bunch of techniques for getting people to relinquish additional meat. You've learned what makes people tick, and more importantly, what makes people feel generous.
A permanent 25% meat drop boost.
You drop the book in one of SID's
Like
dramatic
you
corporate
need
training
it.
sheets, so it can be of some use to the next prospective hobo.
A rising balance lifts all ledgers.
Let's face it, Alpha. We've got a meat problem. Worse than that one guy from Freakazoid.
What do
I
you,
think I found our book.
what do you intend to do? Put me in rehab? Host an intervention?
No, you know you can get married and have meat, right?
Yeah.
Ah, here it is. This is unmistakably the book you're looking for.
Let's take
Check
it.
it out as an examine it, or check it, or as in borrow from the library.
Both.
Yes. You got an item. Librum Umbra Malamovila. This book radiates menace. The spine is as dry and cracked as the spine of a spooky skeleton. The binding reminds you of a skeleton bound to a dungeon wall with rusty manacles. The picture of a skeleton on the cover is also evocative of something scary, but you can't place what it is.
It's evil.
I don't know, is there enough skeleton theme to it?
Not nearly.
No. It was very vague, actually.
Okay.
I guess they're just too subtle for us.
Let's make this purchase first. Oh, this is just depressing.
Where'd that come?
One, two, three, 4, 5.
It's barely, we have barely dented your meat so far.
I know. I forgot I had one of these. I think we've seen this though. I'm pretty sure I bought one specifically for this. And I don't want to use up the grenade, so now let's
Someone get this man a holy hand grenade of Atiok.
What now?
You check the message pad next to the phone. No for you, call Tom T. You dial the number. Upon auditorily processing the alert bell from this telephonic device, I have answered it.
Come on, Don. Dial it back a notch.
As it is you who have dialed my number, I do not entirely understand this request, Mr. Static.
Alright, well, anyway. What you need?
Our observationalists have reported that you have or will soon become operational within Porcum and the locus of education known as the Seaside Institute of Technology.
Vote.
One.
1.
1. I don't think I care for being observationalized.
Our agents are quite discreet and unobtrusive. They will not hinder your activities.
That's not the problem.
Would you prefer preference that they take a more active role?
What? No. Why did you pronounce it like that? Oh, fuck it. What's the job?
The specific task we require of you is too sensitive enough to communicate to you in a telephonular manner. Repeat the luncheonette fish and chips, whereupon you will meet with one of our operatives, who is known by the sobriquet Greasy Steve. You'll recognize him by...
No, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I'll know him when I see him.
And fortuitous chance on your objective.
Yeah, okay. Let's pop this real quick, because we know exactly where we're going to find this guy. Oh?
He was wandering into a science lab and said someone has left some kind of experimental magic reactor running unattended. Maybe they realized it was in the process of explosively overloading and ran away. Maybe you should follow their example?
Let's inspect the reactor.
You inspect the reactor carefully and discover the problem. It's being powered by electrically overcharged will-o'-the-wisps, and the field that keeps them contained isn't running at full power due to some faulty soldering in the control circuits. If it seems inoperable to you, that you wouldn't know enough about this stuff to figure that out, just assume it was written in a notebook someone left on the table.
Fair enough. Let's fix it.
I'm still trying to go into Don Toblerone voice right now. You quickly skim the experimenter's notes, grab a soldering iron, and make necessary repairs. Even the wisps are impressed by your intelligence and handiness. One of them gives you a grudging thumbs up from behind the reactor's tempered glass window.
Nice.
The others give you a middle finger.
This must be him.
Man, yeah, this has got to be Greasy Steve.
Ah, you're Greasy Steve.
I like how you didn't phrase that as a question. You're a cool customer, kid. I get what Donnie Thesaurus sees in you. Put her there. He wipes his hand on his lapel and offers you a handshake. You take it with a grimace and your hand immediately slides out of his grip. Now, here's the deal. We got some what you might call dirty meat, see? And we gotta get it laundered.
Meat laundering? I don't know much about that.
It's easy. The only tricky part is, you gotta find a way into SIT's laundry room to do it.
SIT's laundry room? Like an actual laundry?
Yeah, on account of how it's a steam laundry, and only a steam laundry is going to be powerful enough to clean this particularly dirty meat. He passes you a sack under the table, and you take a look inside.
Blech.
It's a bag of ill-gotten gains. Yeah, I can see that. See what I mean. Anyway, get that cleaned up and bring it back to me, and you'll get your payment. He pats the briefcase sitting next to his chair.
That's gross.
Please don't pat it, sir.
Well, alright. Okay. Zeta House. And this is a new one.
Alright. Using your balanced charisma and the fact that your finger is on the pulse of modern youth, you rewrite the material to be edgier and more exhilarating. Those kids are going to learn so much, their sunglasses will fly off.
Right. There's the treat. Super Soldier Syrup. And what's the next one while I'm sitting here? Triple Mint Tea. That may very well be endless. Alright, so... the laundry room. Anybody remember how to get there?
Nope.
I believe the basement is gathered from the scalar wing. We're going to solve that the same way we did the last time. No, that's the roof access. Might be the other way then. Here it is. There's a door to the laundry room through here.
I don't want to look that filthy meat again. Ugh, just the thought of it. So you just throw the whole thing in the machine and start the wash cycle. You wait. The machine continues to launder the meat. Continue waiting. You continue waiting. It is extremely boring. Continue waiting, you're beginning to run short of patience. It's like watching paint dry, but less interesting. Very boring. It is quite boring. It's like watching the grass grow, but there's no breeze.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up.
Oh wait, we got a new one. You watch the meat spin around for a while, but it makes you too dizzy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You don't know how much longer you can take this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You twiddle your thumbs for a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip.
You take advantage of the fact that time can pass at an arbitrary rate during one of these dialogues and skip to the end of the whole laundry process. This bag is as clean as the bag whistle came in. As far as you know, the meat inside is equally clean.
Finally. Instant transmission. Gotta love it.
You glance around to make sure nobody's watching and slide the sack of freshly laundered meat across the table. Greasy Steve opens the sack and glances inside. Nice job, kid. Here's your payment. He picks up his briefcase, empties the sack into it, and slides the briefcase back to you.
Seriously?
He shrugs and goes back to stuffing his face.
Right then.
Greasy Steve is too busy eating to talk right now.
Super Soldier Syrup. Right. What of this book? I am gonna read it.
This open book and the symbol on the first page writhe and change. This book is dangerous and you shouldn't read it.
Right. Alright. We're not going to do any more side questing tonight. See if we can get us to the end of the day. And then far enough to grind. I got that book, and possibly also a bachelor's degree in robotectronics, but I'm not exactly sure.
Wow, sounds like a busy day.
Yes, that's a fair assessment. I'm going to bed now.
Okay, sleep tight. Don't forget to uncurse the book. We're having trouble pinpointing the next artifact, but we should have it sorted out in the morning.
Alright. Another mob call.
Don Toblerone speaking.
Don, that was unusually concise. Are you feeling okay?
The boss is mad about our telephone bill. I have been encouraged to keep this brief.
I see. So, what's the job?
Greasy Steve will have the details for you.
We'll deal with it later. We're
Sit in
gonna...
the chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and pull the weird metal dome down on your head. What would you like to uncurse today?
The Librum Umbra Malamovilla.
Ita vero. You offer the
Why
good
is my
Latin
furniture
tone
now
of-
floating?
Your head tingles as the machine thrums and vibrates. Inhuman vowels ululate in your ear. Dark words form at the tip of your tongue. A cacophony of language reverberates and resounds, and pow! Suddenly dissipates. The curse is severed from the book. All that nasty Latin has been wiped away, revealing the uncorrupted beauty underneath. Hey, you got an item. 101 delicious mutton recipes. The book's curse now lives in the machine. I don't think you can project your consciousness into it.
No, with that attitude, we can't.
Damn right. Having lived with the curse...
Listen, when
you
there's a
guys
hole,
have
there's a
cookbooks
way.
as cookbook. It's a cookbook!
Agreed. Think again,
Wait.
pal.
Wait, how do you think this compares to the Nibble Nubicon?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Exactly.
I love
Doesn't even
small
talk to you.
bird.
More burb. Agi has lost much to the wolves. Still he hunts.
Hi, Zagi.
Pitana, son of Rome, Grimhild.
Frabia. Henricus offers power on top of peace.
Power in return for suckling the sucklings of a she-wolf. That is no power. Agi drinks the milk of bears and he spits on sons and daughters of Rome.
Agi speaks too much of suckling. Talk plainly.
No truce with Empire, Grimhild.
Frabja. Farewell for now.
I'm sorry, did we even speak English?
Probably not.
There is still wisdom left in old Fridnot, for those who ask the right question. Hyla, Grimhild!
Hiles.
Not often is Latin spoken on our soil without bloodshed. It augurs well for our future.
Henricus offers us much power.
Yeah, the tribes who ally with Empire are greatly rewarded. But I can name no tribe who will be as powerful as you, Grimhild. If you are good to that man.
Afraid not. Don't speak of marriage at this time.
Ah, why scold me? Would it not go well for our future and yours? A secure peace for all, with much power to you and benefits. Would you not like to have fine silks, Grimhild, and spices and fine cream?
Farewell.
Henricus has much confidence to come here alone. Ave, barbarian!
Hails.
I stand before you in the name of Imperator Gaius Julius Caesar Divus, Dominus of these lands. Imperator's birthday is next Mercury's day. It is a big birthday. He'll be 40. Sign his birthday card, barbarian, and the Empire shall look with favor upon your tribe.
When we are in public, you call me barbarian? So you seek to in private to ply me with sweet words.
I am on official business, Grimhild, and my words are chosen accordingly. If you have not perceived my passions, it is only because I have dominion over them.
Speak not of passions to me in this place.
Take S.
Threats? Step aside, Henricus, or I'll go right through you.
I don't respond to threats.
Vote.
I'm torn between 2 and 3.
2.
Well, I must flip coin.
Did it tell you that my name is Dende?
Fuck off, little green. And it told me 3.
Okay. I don't threaten to tear men down the middle. I do it.
I don't respond to threats.
You respond to me, or you'll die.
I don't respond to threats.
Look at me. What would happen to the man who stands in my way?
I don't respond to rhetorical questions.
Vote.
3.
3.
Very
I
well.
wanted to go with 1, but 3 I like.
Very well, Henricus. Tell me, how would you like to die today?
I don't respond to open questions.
Why do you persist in vexing me?
I don't respond to open questions.
Do you remember what happened when you first annoyed me?
I don't respond to recall and process questions.
I made
Okay, hold on to 1 sec. There's apparently a Hellraiser reference in Diablo 4.
That's great.
Okay.
I made my thumbs bedfellows of your eyes. Do you remember that?
I don't respond to recall and process questions.
This time I will keep going until I am rubbing your eyes together in the palms of my hands.
I don't respond to threats.
Stand by.
We know where 3 goes. Questions. Open questions.
Are you attached to your eyes? Do you think you will still be by sunset?
Fair agreement is fairly won. You are right, I would not wish to lose my eyes and be deprived in return of your fine beauty.
Vote.
I'm taunting pigs, step aside and it's not personal. Rat?
Birthday card.
Okay, that's 2 votes for 2 technically.
It's not personal, Enriquez. It's just a birthday card.
You attached to your eyes. A sharp wit is yours indeed, Grimhild. But oh, if you had only lashed with a Latin tongue, your barbs would ring like great poetry.
You bore me with your Latin.
This is a foolish man. He is no danger to you. Birthday card to Imperator Gaius Julius Caesar Divus is a powerful document. There's no better opportunity for the tribes in the north to gain Caesar's notice and favor.
Then we'll punch a hole in the sky.
Huh! Literally!
Ours is the fist that'll pierce the heavens?
Do not the mist! The curse that once lodged within that forbidden and nasty text has been unwritten and undone, and you find it's a fascinating and final chapter you did not notice before. 10 new ways to prepare mutton! Having lifted the curse, you realize now it's a cookbook. It's a cookbook! Upgradable skill. Meaty expertise increases meat drop.
Vote.
Number 1.
3.
Happy birthday, Caesar, wherever you are.
Thanks, Alpha, but it's Jessica, not Caesar, and it's not my birthday.
Oh, my mistake.
Fucking idiots.
Hey, Jessica, where's Charles?
I went to deal with some interference we were getting in the Detectatron. I thought he'd be back by now, actually. Well, don't worry about it. Go get some sleep.
Alright.
I am worried. Voodoo. Get some fucking sleep!
Alright. I want to get far enough that I can freely do my dailies and grind. See if we can make this... Oh.
Almost forgot. Before you went on his errands, Charles asked me to have you pick a 3rd store.
Alright.
First happens La Table Enchantée, a high-end kitchen store, magic utensils and like. The second is Yield Chemiker. Some SIT science lady wants to sell potions. And the last applicant is 10 things I had about you. A hat store, I presume. Terrible name. Fuck that one. Fancy kitchen place.
You think Fancy Kitchen Place?
Fancy fucking kitchen place.
Mongo?
I'll agree to it.
The Fancy Kitchen Place.
Okay, I'll get them moved in, and then I'm sure Charles will get the next storefront ready for applicants.
Thanks, Jessica. Alright, sleeping time.
You had a big day. You woke up, you started college, you finished college. Without debt, either. Which, frankly...
The American dream.
How fortunate for us.
That's yet another fitful dream. How can you sleep when your bed is floating? Pretty easily, trust me. You'll always look back fondly on your afternoon at college. 3 statues of you, each whispering. This dream has a horrible hole in it.
Alright, let's hear
There's
it.
a hole in this thread. The whispering drifts in and out and mixes together, making it hard to understand. All I got. All I have. All I'm doing. Wrong. Nutty. Nothing. shut one of them up.
I want to read
No tongue.
Let me hear the other two first. I'm guessing this isn't going to matter. Alright. Well, which one do we shut up?
That smug-looking fucker up.
Do it.
Okay. Now we can hear the others.
You give yourself a pep talk and you feel like you're ready to meet life's challenges with vigor and a sense of humor.
Hey, excellent.
That's not a coping skill.
Oh my god, there's more.
There's no going backwards here. My research wasn't thorough enough. What did you do, you idiot? Something was keeping me out. Would the barrier hold without me? Perhaps through this there is an ending.
One can hope.
You aren't interested in being him again. No, I'm not. Door
Good.
back to the waking world.
Oh, good. Alright. All effects lost, as usual. Let's plot through as far as we can.
Oh, but thank God you're finally awake.
Emma, if you say so. What's eating you?
I'm at my wit's end. Charles Wallace has gone missing.
Really? Where'd he go?
Wouldn't be missing if I knew that. Okay. I'm panicking. Come on, Jessica, don't panic. I do know where he went before he went missing.
What happened?
We're having trouble getting the Detectatron to focus on the next artifact. All we could get was the big voice.
I loathe to say this, but vote?
Big Moist? Actually, Moist doesn't bother me whatsoever, so 1.
2.
There's comedic effect to putting emphasis on it, I think. The big moist.
The swamp north of Forkham, and I'm pretty sure that the entire swamp is now the cursed artifact in question. Charles went out there yesterday afternoon to see if a downed power line or something was causing interference.
Huh. And he hasn't come back yet?
No, he hasn't.
Maybe I should go looking for him.
Are you trying to drive me crazy? Come on, get a wiggle on for crying out loud. Charles could have been eaten by gator men by now. This sponge, you are assured, will act as an effective map of the moist lands.
And the bus stop. So we have the map this time. I'm not going to go there in my routine stuff. And vote.
Excuse me, eaten by what now?
Go.
You know what? 1.
Excuse me? Eaten by what now?
Gator men, you know.
I don't, which seems like a good thing.
Big Moist is home to a tribe of nasty and belligerent half-people, half-alligators. They don't take kindly to intruders, such as, for example, Charles Wallace.
Or me, presumably.
You chicken out on me now, when a friend's life is possibly at stake?
You ever hear of the sunk
Look at
feces
Jessica's
philosophy?
face. This does seem like the best time for this quip. If you want to continue to have a face to make quips out of.
Is this map a slice of Swiss cheese?
It's a sponge. Which deli have you been going to?
A sponge is definitely not a map.
You're going to a swamp. It's soft, damp, and has holes in it. What do you want from me?
Alright, okay. I'm on my way. Can I safely go outside? Can I safely... You know what? Let's check out the new store real quick. The table enchanté. Truck muches, forks, spoons.
Forks, spoons, and knives. Tired of nods polite.
Ah, I'm Alpha Stardix.
Ah, bonjour, my name is Antoine. If there's anything I can help you with, do not hesitate to ask.
Great, thanks. Are any of your kitchen implements magical?
Ah, I see you are a man of discerning tastes. For the purposes of safety, I keep less tools magic in the rack behind me, but I will be happy to show them to you.
What's for sale?
You got
A cosmic sieve.
On a theoretical level, this utensil allows you to separate physical space from the ether that binds and defines it. In practical terms, it means you can swat a lot of bad guys all at once.
I like that. An eldritch butter knife.
For dark rituals and dark rise.
A garlic press.
There's not even anything magical about this. This is just a machine for releasing smells. Fuck you. Garlic is magical.
A melon baller?
Yeah, that's actually a thing. It has always bewildered you that the demand for spheres of melon is sufficient to warrant the existence of an entire category of utensils.
Uh-huh. A mind whisk.
This magical utensil stirs the very currents of conscious thought. And it's really unpleasant.
And finally, a slotted spoon.
Ah! Sorry, Italian. This is the perfect utensil. You want some liquid, but you don't want it for very long.
Well, we've bought them up, and we still have lots of stuff.
Sorry, did someone just mention an Excalibur-like weapon?
Something like
Oh,
that.
but there was a wooden spoon.
Ah, where?
Exactly.
Here.
We
This.
now wield it, though.
Truck muches. What are...
Tuck me shaves. 3.
Okay.
I'll go.
Sorry, I'm doing other things.
This ain't the time to be doing other things.
4.
Truck mouches? What are these?
Ah, you mean the thingamajigs.
Yeah, what are they?
Thingamajigs.
Right, but what are they?
Thingamajigs.
Oh, I see. The word truck mache means thingamajigs and motherfucking bitch slut shit. Yeah, fuck it.
Instead, I'm
And-
glad this could avoid any further misunderstanding.
Alright. Well, let's go back here. And it is from here that I will handle my dailies and my other stuff. And with that, thank y'all so much for joining us. And I may be here a tad late next week. We will see what happens, but I do expect to be here.
You bastard.
My apologies. And until next time, I'm Alpha.
I am not French.
Mongo is going to slap your shit.
And on that pleasant note, have a fantastic fucking even. Fuck you.